Hey, this is our podcast. My name is Cody.
My name is Cynthia, Cody's wife.
This is my wife. I'm very bad at introductions. So we wanted to start our own podcast. We're not gonna do edits. We're just gonna just shoot it and go. I don't care. And we're gonna just talk about our life. See what happens from there. So me and my wife, we met in 2018. It's when I moved to Brazil. I went there to play football internationally. The football you've grown up to know, not soccer like they play over there. When I went over in 2018, signed with the team in Brazil, was there for a month.
When we met the first
Yeah.
time, I think it's 2 weeks.
Not even. I think you actually added me as a friend on Facebook.
Yeah, no, before, because
Pedro,
Pedro
yeah.
tell me like, hey, we have these Americans come, and like because I work in parties,
Mm-hmm.
so if I have tickets for Gringo guys, like not only you, but like I add you.
Got ya. For other players, I got ya.
Our first date is like March 25. When you go to Brazil.
Yeah, but with
When?
the
I don't
date, March, couple weeks. I played like a couple weeks before that. But you added me as a friend, and then I remember you messaged me just seeing how I was enjoying the city. From there, I remember you invited me out with some of your friends because Wesley, a fake guy that thought he could speak English. He spoke very little English, but having a couple drinks, anybody can speak good English. You know what I mean? So from there, what the heck was it? We went out to, I don't even know how to explain it. A van.
We go to a park.
Uh-huh.
Who's called?
How would
I
you say
actually
it?
don't remember.
How do you call it in Portuguese?
I don't remember.
Well, I remember.
Quinta do Golf.
Okay.
So we go in this Quinta do Golf park, and they have this kind of like a truck, but it's like with like drinks only.
So the best way to describe this: think of a Volkswagen hippie van, broken down, like they would pull up, park. It's like gutted, so there's just liquor on all inside of it, and they can open it up. I'm sure maybe it was already a thing for Volkswagen. They can open it up, and as they open it, they become like their own bar. And they on the sidewalk will put their own little chairs, seats, and you just come up, get
It's in
your
the park.
drink. Yeah, it's in the park, and it's completely legal. Legal, not illegal. It's completely fine. And it was pretty cool. We just had a couple drinks that night.
I think that night you have 8 drinks.
Yeah.
And the cup is like 800 ml.
Yeah, 800 milliliters for them. So it's a bigger cup, but they were very fruity. They're very natural.
It's with vodka.
Yeah,
like,
but you guys don't do here in America. Like we try and make it a little heavier. They're social drinkers, so it's actually like a half a shot, maybe a shot, a typical real how you should drink. So I had 8, but I was completely like I was drunk.
You're fine.
I was drunk, but I wasn't as most people that probably will watch this
Oh
thing.
my god, it's so good to remember this. It's
Yeah.
like if you start thinking about
Oh, I can remember it all because I would have to talk to Wesley and then look at you who I'm sitting next to. But guys, we were in the van, or we were in this Wesley's car. Again, I have no Wi-Fi. I have no way of talking to these people. Wesley is barely speaking any English to me, and I'm on a date. I'm sitting in the back seat with her, and we take a photo. We're trying to make it not like awkward. And the cool part was he was like, "Oh, you need hotspot?" Because he knew I didn't have service. So like then I could like kind of like, "Hey, I'm out on a date." It's like I can't remember who I was talking to.
Like somebody in the
Like
team.
probably Garrett. Probably Garrett from the
Oh,
Stags, because me and him
okay.
were still really close at the time. And probably Chief, if you're watching, a couple other people that I didn't really know at the time, or I knew better at the time. So all right, we do the first date, go from there. I'm still playing football as we're still dating. So we have our first home game.
Yeah, but I think I go only in like
It was
the
a home
2
game.
last games
It
you
was
have. You never
Corinthians.
invited. He's never
Corinthians.
invited me for going his games.
It
Because
was
he's probably like having other girls who he wants like go in his games. And
There
but,
probably
like,
was. I don't know. Whatever.
But as the funniest things is we go out in this day, And then the next day, I'm working. And I work in the radio, so the Líder FM, and he texts me, "Hey, can I go when you home, like after practice?" But I have the but, like or big head, and in my mind, like, oh, he's maybe like me, but he's not.
I do. There's feelings. You gotta understand. I'm off a boat, off a plane in a different country.
He is in this home, like with all these other players.
Which is called Republica.
Yeah, República we call. And the guy, like, who's making the food, and that time he's don't really like the Americans there, like Fernando. So his is the guy is cooking for everybody. So they speak in Portuguese. Hey, the food is ready. Go eat before the Americans. So he's always hungry because there's never enough food for him. And the other American was Dion, yeah, in their time. Mm-hmm. So I live in the across the street to this big avenue.
Also, I must say they stay open. Their restaurants there stay open like to 2 in the morning.
Yes, no, it's open 5 to 5.
5 in the morning. So I'm starving. I just finished practice at 10, 11.
He's never told me he's gonna be in my home like 12, like a.m. Like at midnight.
Yeah, I think, well, because we would talk about it during the day. She doesn't understand. Neither do I, actually. I'm still new to the practice schedule over in Brazil. Because for most of these players, it's not professional. It's only like me, and I think...
we speak only English. We have people in Portuguese watching this.
Yeah. Well, I don't care. Get used to it. We'll add subtitles if we get better, and if people watch. Where were we talking?
So when you come to my home actually for eat?
Yeah, I don't think, like, the way we were texting, she didn't know that I was going to have a practice so late, and I would finish at literally 10 o'clock, 11. So then I'd be like, hey, you up? I'm coming over. And then, like, I would already set up my plans, get my driver, pay him some gas money to take me. And then by the time I'm almost there, she's like, yeah, sure, okay.
Then we go out and eat like 2 in the morning, the burgers.
Yeah.
So, but the one thing is like, it's super funny. Like at least for me, like I never like English. And in Brazil we have school English, and when in the school, high school, and I have this friend, like her name is Nanda. She's always do my tests because I never like, and in my mind, like this is the one thing I'm never gonna use in my life. So like I never care about English. So I don't know how to say hello, how are you? I don't know how to say nothing. Like I'm really like super bad in English.
For some people, I don't watch it just so they understand. So like for your English, did you have it when you were a little kid in elementary?
No. I started when like I think probably like 15.
15, okay.
So really like school? I don't know.
Yeah, like
actually, I never really like
high. It'd be like our junior high.
Probably because I never.
Right around the same age we did, so okay. How many years? 2, 3?
No, because like we go like 15 to you finish school when you 18, so it's 3 years.
Okay.
So we really talking in the Google translation.
Oh yes, I forgot to add that.
Like so we go out to eat. We sit at the table, grab the phones.
Literal.
And like text each other like, hey, what do you want to eat? Then like he's like, look at the menu. It's like kind of like it's hamburgers, like it's hamburger.
This is where I learned to not take everything you guys say literal because of Google Translate. Because some things would come out horrible.
Sometimes like the Google come and like, what's the guy?
It just comes too literal. I'm like, what the fuck is she trying to tell me?
Yeah. So yes, it's like then we go out and like we always like Google translation like, oh, what do you want to eat? Do they have this? And after this day, I think you start to come to my home every day.
Just about.
He's never invited me for a game. I remember like the first person invited me for a game is Ayani.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Most of my games were away at first. Yeah.
Yeah, but you have a couple games. I think
Corinthians is the first home game.
Oh, so this is a game ago.
My first game here was in 2 days, 48 hours. Didn't even talk to you yet. Next game, Oshalots. In
Oh,
Oshalots.
okay.
Then I think Corinthians was home. Then
And
we
I
were
don't know
invited.
nobody in the team like besides Pedro, who's
Oh.
like the guy introduced us. But like me and Pedro, we not really friends because like his father is my boss. That's it. And like and that it's so funny because like we never actually talk and his go in the radio, say hi and like never have like a friends things. And like in I think
It was after that game. It was after that game.
2 weeks before you come, he's we have some things to do in the radio and I think we need people to work and he needs the money and Ricardo, who is his father, put his for work with me. He is and his girlfriend in the time, and this how we start to be like little friend. And this when he's talking about Cody, so we know actually friends. In that time, yeah. So I don't know nobody in the team besides him.
And Ayani, if you keep hearing us say her name, she's basically the general manager of this team. Like without this team and her helping, I don't know how. She's a big deal there.
She's a big thing.
Sorry, I'm yelling.
Still.
She's I think she just retired.
Maybe I don't think she's never gonna.
We love you, Ayani.
And one day like they like Ayani is the one person to like always try bring different food for the Americans try.
The eggs.
So one day she's make like a big pastel night. I think remember.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's pastel is here in American
It's
kind of
like an empanada.
Empanada, yeah, but
it's
ours like it's little thin
and it's bigger.
And bigger, so it's have a lot
very
of stuff
good.
in.
Very good.
And Cody asked, "Hey, you want to go to the República?" And like I'm so shy, but like, whatever. So this when I met Tayani, and she's the one inviting me for go to the Corinthians game. Then
that's when. Okay.
This when like she's inviting me because I don't have no idea how American football work.
Funny story. As soon as the game ended, I'll finish it when you're
done. I think it's pretty much like then like after that we start talking every day by like a Google translation.
Yeah, just about as much as we could because like I train, I nap, I'm like texting as I can.
Yeah. Then like after I think with 3 months we like this like very close like kind of like a boyfriend and girlfriend.
Before we get into it, the guys I lived with at this Republica were busting me all the time. Like, oh, your girlfriend texts you? So, like, one day I was like, yeah, she's my girlfriend. Just, like, nonchalant. Like, yeah, get off my case. Yeah, she's my girlfriend.
But remember, people, we use Google Translation. So, girlfriend, and when you put in the Google Translation, sometimes come like girlfriend or sometimes come like girl friends. So, I never actually know, like, he's like my boyfriend or he's like my boy friend.
Different cultures.
So have this like then one day like we get some fight because some reason.
Okay.
Then like this actually they like he's like, hey, I really want to come to America for meet my family.
Oh, okay. I remember this.
So then like is me go try take my passport.
Okay, fast forward to that though. Like, so getting your passport is not that hard in Brazil. Okay. After you get your passport, you have to pay for a visa. A visa you gotta pay and go to an interview.
So the visa is about like $180. So we put this like times 5.
Yes, so thank you for saying that. So it's everything. You got to realize our money, our currency value here is just it's better.
So in their time, my mom sell her like she's have some vacation in Brazil. Like we have different like how we work. So my mom have her vacation. So she sell her vacation to her boss. She's give the money. So my mom like in Brazil you normally take a month vacation every year. So
you get vacation time.
Yeah. Yep. So but like you get paid for this.
Yeah. Yep. So your mom's sold that.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Then get the money and give to me for I try my visa.
So she sold her. I did not know this. I knew your mom gave her money that she needed.
Yeah, so like she's not. She's not taking vacation their whole year because like she wants to try. And this is a point because like
her mom's been working since she's 11, mind you.
No, I started working.
Whatever.
She's 11.
She's
My
been
mom
working
was
her
way
bones off.
Yeah, way young.
She has no bones.
I'll
be right back. Keep talking.
So I don't remember what I'm talking about.
Keep talking. Are you talking about your mom?
No, I know.
She gave up
so,
her vacation.
What are you doing? Hold on. So then I go for my visa interviews. Who's this? Like I have Ju who's working the radio with me, who's helping me like do all the papers I need to do. But like it's normally like if 15% the chances they say no, you're not going. Like actually because I'm gonna come with like a boyfriend, they like really don't trust immigration. So whatever. I go for my visa interviews. I like get everything good, get done. They accept me, like the lady like say, "Oh, have a good vacation and whatever." And but like
I got the visa.
Yeah, but this process like is take at least like I think 2 months for this whole thing.
It took almost the whole time I was there for 6 months.
It
took about that.
So when like I go for the interview, Cody already have his ticket buy for come back to America. So in my mind, I'm like, and think about like the city where we live and the city where I go for the interview is 7 hours away.
And the city is just
so
as big.
I need to stay in the city for 2 days because it's 2 days interview.
Side note, where they just played the NFL game in Brazil, she had to travel to that city.
Yes.
And it is great. It's 3 times the size of New York City.
So when I'm done, the lady say, "Oh, like, okay, you're like, I have my visa."
Did you travel with your moto?
No, I go by bus.
But didn't you take your dog by moto somewhere? Valentina,
No, Valentina is too big for a moto. We drive Du's car.
No, I know that, but didn't you drive the moto to somewhere?
Oh yeah, like I already go a couple times to my father's home.
Oh, okay. Continue. Sorry.
So they accept whatever. So like Cody is so bad with answer messages. He's like
I'm a busy person. People you already know.
Like busy. Like it's already off. Like he's. So I don't remember actually what day, but like I give you example. He's have his tickets buy for fly back here Friday. And I'm there. Actually, I think I'm there like Wednesday and come back from this interview, so 7 hours away. When I'm done the thing, I call my mom and say they approve me. So my mom is so happy. So I say, but I don't know because like the guy never texts me back.
I probably already got working on it. You know what I mean?
So I think like he don't care. He's gonna leave, go to America. Like come on, like
could you imagine?
This is my mind. So I text him and say because like he say I tell him like, hey, I don't have the money for buy flights. Like this whole thing is too expensive.
Especially in their comparison of their money, dude. It's ridiculous. Binomics.
Then like I text him when I just done to the interview. He's never answered me back. So I get in the bus. Like remember 7 hours in the bus. This guy never texts me back.
Took that long?
Oh, you text me back like when I'm in Rio Preto.
Oh my god.
So like after 7 hours, he's answering me like, okay, cool. I'm gonna buy you tickets right now. This is what he say. And like in my mind, like, oh my god, like this is real. This is gonna happen. But like it's not. I don't really trust because like maybe his own. So like his parents buy the thing, send to him like his our tickets buy. But remember, I don't have no clothes for come over here.
Yeah, it's very cold. She literally
super hot and like I bring shorts which I never use.
I think it was negative 11 or 11 Fahrenheit when you first came.
Oh, it's like in Celsius is minus 32.
Yeah,
so like
so
probably
negative
like
11.
that.
I remember. I just remember that.
And so me and my mom go to this kind of look like a JC Penney's. So we go there. I buy like 2 jeans. Fly to like I have a motorcycle there, so we fly to my home, make my bag, and the day we come here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think we come in the end. The day is like no, my mom there try help me bake my.
Dude, it was crazy.
Oh, it's
leaving.
like...
Oh, and I was injured.
Yes. And
oh, dude, I forget all about this. So I got injured on the championship game right before we left. During that year, my team only played in the state league, so they knew once I was done with that season, I was gone. Whatever. That was just a side note, catching us back up to this, where her mom's helping her shop for all that clothes. We get on this flight now. Mind you, I'm in a wheelchair. I am technically an immigrant. I'm a foreigner. And I'm bringing with me a girlfriend on a tourist visa. I have a boot. I probably look like I'm being so shysty. She has to push me in everywhere we go. And I remember we just recently talked about this. We were flying over here because of my boot. I think they thought I was like trying to pull a fast one. They would make me take my boot off and try and walk on like this torn ligaments in an ankle.
Yeah, they and like when
America, baby.
When I think it is like when we lost our flight, we in Boston. Yeah.
Oh my God! I forgot we lost.
Yeah, so we fly to Boston.
First.
São José do Rio Preto to São Paulo.
So our city, Rio Preto to
São Paulo.
From São Paulo.
Yeah, it's like it's 45 minutes in the flight.
It's like going from Avoca to Avoca is Wilkes-Barre to Philly, in that sense. Okay, if you know what I'm talking about from local people.
So
then from São Paulo we went to Boston.
Is Boston?
It was Boston. There was Boston. Other years it was Atlanta. But that's when we had Cassiano.
So when we get there,
Boston.
I'm supposed to go to the immigration.
We don't know this. They think we're married. They think we're married and I'm in a wheelchair. So they're like, oh, you guys go this way. And I was just like, oh, I'm an American. This is my girlfriend. Yeah, that way. So we get in the line and like.
The guy gets so mad because I'm over there.
It's literally like Hunger Games going through customs. Like you're waiting in a line, you get stopped here. So you don't enter through here until you're told.
They actually put me in this room.
Oh, that's right, our first year.
And Cody in this other room. And they actually come and ask me a couple things, go outside and ask a couple things to Cody. Come inside, ask me a couple things. But like remember, I don't speak English.
At all yet.
Very
little. This is actually what took us the longest thing.
It's like they need to find somebody speak Portuguese, and they don't find nobody. We have an hour for get to the other flight. So,
we don't make it, by the way. We don't.
Yeah, we stayed there I think for 3 hours, and they like.
Then they gave us a new flight, and we had to wait for another flight.
So then I do my whole interviews there. Like they want to ask me why I'm there, how much money I have, how much money I bring, how much time I'm gonna stay.
Yeah.
Why like it's.
Yeah, and they're asking me the same things like, well, what's your plan? What's your future? Like, well, and I had to tell them, well, this is my girlfriend. I don't know. Maybe one day I marry her. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like they just put you on the spot. They make you make decisions.
It's so weird.
Like, yeah, it's especially being 3 months girlfriend boyfriend.
Yeah,
it's like put on the spot.
Everything's like it's so fast.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So then like, okay. So they let me go, like, but then we need to wait more couple hours or like 1 hour more because
they had to we
flights. Need to like get another flight. They need to put. Oh my god.
Oh, but then also when they got us through the flight, so after like you get into Boston, you come in through like U.S. Customs. They like want to know why you were outside of it, and like that's when like they had to do the interview while you're coming back in, yada yada. But then even to go onto our domestic flight, they made us go through security again, and they made me like get out of my wheelchair and try and stand up and walk. And I was like, sir, I promise you I'm not lying. He's like, I gotta do it, man. I need to see you try and take one step. Like, pretty bogus, but whatever. Did it, got back in my wheelchair. I will say, because of the wheelchair, we got to fly through all of it, though.
Yeah.
Even though it was like the hiccup with the immigration.
So this is my first time here. So in that time, I have a couple friends. It's the team friends, because like I come here with a guy like I'm 3 months together. Like in that time, little more, like 5 months maybe. And I come to his family home, who's I don't know who it is. I don't know nobody. And here is everything different. So like we get this word, which is almôndega.
It's a Portuguese word, right?
Yeah, it's a Portuguese word. It's like a meatball. No, it's a meatball.
Oh.
So like if I text, like we have this group, and if I text the girls like, hey, I ate spaghetti with almôndega, as like call the Interpol, call the police, like do something, they try kill me. So like
I was a Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, we have this like it's so funny, but like at the time like you never know the peoples, like you never know.
Yeah.
So then I get here. His mom and her best friend go grab us in the airport. Like, I'm so quiet because I'm so shy.
And at this time, if you spoke fast enough, since you could not understand it, you really
fast enough. Like
the way I speak now,
understand
you would not.
Yeah,
understand.
but like in that time, I'm more thinking like I actually like when people's like, oh, how you learn?
My mom.
My mother-in-law. Because when we come, Cody have this boo-boo.
Yeah, my ankle is shredded.
So
I can't do much.
He's going to the doctor, and the doctor say, you need to lay down for 3 months. Like,
literally.
You can't move, like, at all. You really need to, like, whatever. So, for no staying, like, I fly, like, I come from Brazil, like, hey, he's feel bad. Like, go out with my mom. My mother-in-law love go out. She's love go do the things, So me in the car with my mother-in-law, who's Donna. Most people know how she is.
Oh God, she's watching.
It's okay.
I love it.
So here we live like in the middle, like the two mountains.
Yeah, we live in the Wyoming Valley, the back mountain. Well, whatever. If
so like everything like when you drive here is everything 30 minutes is kind of look like
you're driving through the mountains.
Serra in Brazil, so it's kind of like so she's driving nuts like and like try to speak to me and like the car is going back and I say, oh my God, I need to understand what's this lady try to tell me or she's gonna kill me.
She'll break
like,
at the last second.
Like the cars like I always go over like she's drive good, like she's not drive bad, but like it scared me because like you always go down the things. If something's happen, you're gonna die. So I always go out with her and like then I start like she starts speak like very slow to me, and this when I like kind of starts understand English, but like some words like I really like sometimes like we in his parents' home. So his father, and his mom like start speaking each other, and I try to understand. And like sometimes I say, "Oh my God, they're talking about
she did have some training. It's not like too bad. She at least did get an English teacher.
Yeah, so but I have one class.
But you at least could understand some words. It's like me with my Portuguese.
Yeah, I try, but like some words I think is like I remember one conversation they have in that time, 2018. I don't remember actually what the conversation is, but they talking about family things. Then like in the middle of the conversation, I hear like they talking about umbrella. So in my mind, like, oh my God, I don't think I understand at all what they say. Because I know. So then like after that, like how I learn English is my mother-in-law and my husband. So I speak a lot of like slang.
Very broken English.
Because like how Cody speak to me.
Bro, dude.
Bro, like yeah. I go in the gym, I go in the places, I talking to Cassiano sometimes. Bro, you need to stop it. Like, I call my daughter, bro. So
that's my fault.
It is Cody's fault because this is how.
But now our daughter says it, bro.
Yeah, she says.
Dude, I hate it, but it is what it is. Okay, so you're here. We do that. I get healthy, but then I start playing Stags, I think.
Yes, Stags.
It was a semi-pro league they were in, not a development. So pay to play, but Chief, my man, help me out. Got healthy. Soon as I got healthy. Oh, thumbs down. I don't know what that is.
Oh, this is how, like, if you put some, they're gonna.
Gotcha. All right, whatever. So, I finally get healthy from my ankle. I think it's the second series. I score a touchdown. Third series, because we rotate. Third series I get in. I do a play action. Offensive lineman, defensive lineman, just still going at it. Plays over. They throw each other down into my knee. I, like, panic. Sprint off. I know something's wrong. I don't know what, though. But I sprinted off, and I was like, something does not feel right. I talked to the team doctor, Doc Amato, and he's like, hey, you need to get home. Go see an emergency specialist. Like, go get an X-ray, MRI. Like, I think it's torn. And I was like, whatever. I stayed for a little while. I try and feel it out. And Doc Amato, this guy's like really good, knows what he's doing.
Amazing.
Very good. He's like, let me try it again. I don't think it was fully torn. So he tries it again, and he's like, you know what? I don't think it's fully torn, Cody, but like you still need to do it, and I recommend you not driving home because I drive a stick, and that is the knee I need to use the clutch. And at that time, I didn't think of it. If I didn't drive home and I didn't actually keep pumping it, it would have shortened my recovery. Because of doing that and the injury, I ended up having a grade 2. I pumped a bunch of blood into the tendon, made the recovery way worse. Fast forward, I get healthy. We don't even know actually if I'm going to come back to Brazil to play. So we're kind of keeping that under wraps.
So in this time, I'm supposed to stay 3 months here.
Oh yeah, you can't lie to immigration. She's here. She can be here legally 6 months out of a year. But we told them 3 because
actually I say 3 because like these.
Well, that's what we.
I have 3 vacations for take in the radio.
That's why.
So this is how I talking to my boss in the time and say, Ricardo, I gonna take this 3 months because I want to go, blah 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 blah. So when he gets my 3 months, me and him hey, so I need to go back, but he can't come back to Brazil in that time.
Yeah, because of just the way the visa works out, it was the same way.
You need to stay
America.
6 months
6 months away.
6
And I ate up the whole 6 months.
So then he's like, hey, I want to stay more 3 months. I want to go back. I want to go back, but I want to go with you. So then I talking to my boss in their time and whatever. I stay. We come in July. We go back in January.
Yeah. Oh, funny part.
Are you
going to tell them about my visa?
Not now.
Okay.
So maybe this for the other episode.
Okay.
But his mom wants to go to Arizona.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you forgot?
So we went to Arizona. By the way, it was after your 3 months, and I remember they kept red flagging you. Remember they weren't trying. No, remember every time we were about to get on the flight, and they're like, "You're being red flagged." I think it's because she was in the system as a potential
3 months.
Potential illegal immigrant, because we said only 3 months.
Yeah, but I'm allowed to stay.
She's
6
legally
months.
allowed. There are rules, so don't come up on me
they
saying
illegal
immigrant. There's rules, and I follow them.
So then we go there, and January 1st is asked for Mary.
I'm not a coward. I know what I want in life.
So then, the life starts, because...
Now, mind you, we've only known each other at this point 6 months?
6. No, no.
Come on.
Because like
no,
March.
6 months there plus
we
another 6. So almost a year.
No, March, babe. We there in January. So
Whatever.
like, little like 10
Not
months.
a year. Not
10
a year.
months.
Not a year.
So then we go back to Brazil and play, like his play, and we plan our wedding.
The whole time while we're playing, this is 2019, but we're also going to play now because we were super competitive. My team wants to
like,
play
so,
a year long instead of 6 months.
Yeah, but like when we there, he wants like I live together him. It's like it's not boyfriend or girlfriend. We like fiance, but we live together.
And
so like we live together, me and Cody and McCoy.
Marty McCoy, hey Marty, I'll invite you to watch this.
We live in this apartment, but like then they play. I always cook for everybody. Remember, everybody. Like we live in this apartment. Oh my God, Lizzo gonna kill us.
CEO or CFO of the team. I don't care. He knows. He knows.
Yeah, I know. Like so after practice, like not all, but at least like
all the guys that were signed from like they weren't imports, but they were other Brazilians from outside the city. I understood because of living in a Republica the year before. You kind of want to feel like you're home. So I'd be like.
They all come to our home and eat, so I make dinner for everybody.
She's a very good cook, and most of you will probably watching this already know.
I try. So I always try make people like comfortable. Then in this middle, like I go try find like the place for the wedding, and like his parents come. So
we do have a wedding planner, but it's not as you would think. Like she planned this all, and I was just like, I came. When I had time to be like, yes or no. That was about it.
Yeah. But, like, I don't really want the party. Like, my mother-in-law wants.
Yeah, my parents were, I don't know why.
I think he wants to come to Brazil. Like, they
want to see Brazil. Like, yeah, because they helped us pay for a lot.
I know I'm talking shit about Americans, but I think, like, we, like, way more, at least, like, the area where we live here. Like way more like socialized. Like I think we're more nice.
Well, out here we're out in country.
Yeah, but like you have couple people's nice, but like you guys have couple.
Brazilians are just again overall your philosophies there.
I think like here like this is what I think. When we live there in Brazil, I have a motorcycle. And like
she drove me everywhere.
I drive Cody's everywhere, but like after like when we engage, like hey, you want to drive?
Yes.
Like you feel comfortable, like I like it's okay for me, like because if something's happen, like it's gonna be me, like gonna come to my like my license. I know like I trust him, you know.
Future story, I did get in a really bad accident.
I know.
Okay.
We get
future episodes.
So. What I want to say, you cut
about ADHD. We were talking about you drive your moto, you let me drive it wherever.
So like I remember one time he's like he's need a new helmet. He's taking the moto, go to this place who's like you need like ID, you need everything. Dude, for
you can't buy helmets like it's. I hate to cut you off. I just want to say like it's way different for.
You need ID, you need everything because like you need to have your drive license like for like why you gonna want a helmet if you like a helmet for driving?
Like
okay?
if me and you wanted one, we could just go to 2 Jacks or Motor World and be like, hey, can I get this helmet? Yeah, no problem. Here's your money, sales tax, yada yada. No.
Like it's not.
You need to give your CPF, which is our Social Security. You have to. And thank God I was like, oh, let me get my wife. They allowed it.
So. But like his goal, like the lady. No, you don't have my. Remember?
No, I didn't have anything.
The lady put hers. Remember?
No, I don't remember now.
So like they like try so nice and like they so nice to him, you know. Like when like we see some immigration in our country, like we try like help a lot.
Yeah. No,
like we super like oh my God, like I need your help with this guy. He's like he's here and like it's and here he's not.
No, I noticed that, especially like when people
here, like if people hear me speak, like I know speak like all perfect English, they really like treat me like a shit.
A perfect example. When I was there, and like the people knew I could speak English, so if we could flip it real quick, if it's a Mexican guy here trying to get something, I know a lot of people are like this, great, this immigrant. You know what I mean? They're bad mouthing them. there, they're all smiling and happy, like, I don't speak good English, I try. And like,
And like we
so
try,
nice.
like we try. Like I remember, like
This
our
is every Brazilian I ever
our
met too.
first year here, like we have like these amazing friends. We go out like almost every weekend together. It was Anna, TK, Whitney, Ken. We always go out, and I remember like the week before we go back to Brazil, we go and this eat breakfast in this place
Don't say
in
that
the
name.
lake,
Yeah, don't say. Don't say that name.
and like Cody, like, hey, try ask you coffee, like, for,
Yeah,
like, try because like for they start to like
I was getting sick of ordering everything for her.
yeah, like he's asked for everything for me because like and, like
doesn't-
after their days, I think it get worse for me because like then like I look at the lady and I say, can I have a coffee, egg, and toast? She's like really like look Cody and like you're gonna order for her.
Yeah, she's like, what did she just say? And like, it wasn't. It was.
Oh
It was
my
pretty
god.
broken English, but it
And-
wasn't like the
and
end
like,
of the like.
yeah, but
should have
like
took your order.
yeah,
Should've
after
took your
that
order.
day, like, it's really like I get a block in. So then, like, I never want to go nowhere alone. I don't want to order nothing. Like, it's still today. Sometimes, like, when I go by myself, I order my things. But like, if we go together, I always ask him for do for me because like I don't like the feeling. I think like
Yeah.
if like actually when you work in some place, you're supposed to be nice to people, no matter where they come from, because everybody's an immigrant here.
I know. Yeah, I know.
So I think this is so ugly. It's so ugly and whatever. Um. So yeah, after that, we live together.
They live together.
Then we marry in December.
Yeah, we're talking. We're jumping back to forward.
Yeah, to
2019.
the wedding. So
We
December.
get married. We do everything. We plan. For me, football, everything goes perfect. We win everything we could have won that year. Me as an individual as well won everything. And then we got married. My parents came over. Oh,
and
man.
we have one friend come over to
We have one
Anna.
friend, Anna. Thank you, Anna, for coming. I understand it's so hard.
Yes.
It is tough, and like it is what it is. And I know a lot of friends wanted to come over after, but during the pandemic, I was like, we're coming home.
Then like we plan have a baby.
Yes. We started planning and trying.
So I stopped taking birth control like 6 months before, do all the exams supposed to do because I take birth control for so long in my life. And then we marry in December. January is my birthday. February is Carnival in Brazil. So
it's a big thing. Never got to go to it. My wife won't let me.
We go in this big party, like it's a street party, like it's a carnival.
Within our city. We didn't actually go to like the big one.
Yeah, no, our city is big. It's pretty big, but we don't have like a carnival like a big city.
Our city is the equivalent of a New York City.
So in the carnival is when like we make Cassiana.
Literally.
Because then like the next like this we try every month. I start get so like crazy because I want to be pregnant for like you know like it's, get over like then I try every month is every month like so I remember
it's an app.
March.
She had an app.
I have an app. February, so March, my mom like this we start to live with my mom because the pandemic.
Yeah, new season. Well, it's a new season.
They need the apartments back.
Yeah, they needed that apartment back, and it was just like a transition, like where the team was like, "Hey, we can pay you more if you live with your mother-in-law. We'll pay you more to help pay with the bills, yada yada." So I ended up living with my mother-in-law and my wife. Well, yeah, we were married at that time.
So one day, and I always take my mom in the morning for work. This day I wake and like she's looking at me and say, "I dream you impregnant. Go do a test." And I say, "I don't think it because I'm so crampy and like my belly's hurt so bad." Take her in the work, go back home, have the normal day. The next day she's awake. I go take her in the work back. She's looking at me and say, "I dream you impregnant and it is a girl." And like I say, I'm gonna go do the test only for you stop talking in my mind.
Sozinha.
I really tell her exactly like these words, only for you stop talking in my mind. So I go take my mom to work, stop in this pharmacy close to her job, and buy the thing, the test, get home. Then I do the test. Like it's already like the third P probably come positive. Come like 3 weeks plus. Come like 3 weeks plus. So I call this my friend and the time I say, what the hell is this? And like, oh, what 3 weeks? What 3 plus? And like, she's like, you pregnant?
You got it.
3 weeks or more. And Cody, we have like Cody and our best friends there is like Luan. So I get off of the bathroom like Cody's like he's actually like if you speak like very fast Portuguese, he don't understand at all. So I get off of the bathroom and like Cody sit down on the couch and Luan look at me. He's like, "Oh, you're right." I look at him and like, no have expression right now.
She's saying this all in Portuguese.
Yeah, this all in
I'm
Portuguese.
just like watching TV. Like,
yeah, like it's like I really like look at him and say, "Hey, no have no expression right now. I'm pregnant." He's like, "Ooh," I'm like, "No expression, please."
Dude, and I probably was just
so like I go in the kitchen. He's go in the kitchen, give me a big hug, and like I start think like I need you figure it out. So in this day, I always go grab my mom. So I run to the mall very fast, buy a little shoes, baby shoes, and go grab my mom in her work. When like she's like get there, and like I hand her like the little box. She's like
the same one you gave me.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's like hers is kind of looking like a little socks.
Yeah.
So she's like crying, so happy. Say yeah, but I don't want to tell Cody yet. This like I think I find out like.
No, this is all going on during 2020 before the pandemic hurts.
Yeah, it's really like so. Like I find out this Wednesday, and I go and make the shirts. And
you came to my practice and told my coaches.
Yeah, so like Wednesday, so I go find this like make these shirts for say you're gonna be a daddy. The next night he's have a practice. So I ask him, hey, can I go in practice with you? He's like, oh, of course. So I go. When in the practice, I follow his coach, Coach Alex.
The head coach.
And I remember, yeah, the head coach. He's walking the field, and like I do the same things I did to Luan. Like, I want to tell you one thing now, but I don't want like you have no expression, like.
Dude, I can only imagine like what the fuck is this lady about to tell
like
me?
No hug, like no do nothing because like coaches don't know. But I want to like ask you if you like allowed. I tell him, and after the game, he's gonna be a father. Oh my God, he's so happy. Like he's so happy. And like I'm like, please don't have like no reaction. So he's allowed me. So Sunday he's have the game. I think his first game in the season.
First game of 2020. So
yeah.
like we play this as the pandemic hits. It's over.
So like after the game.
Mind you, I'll say this quickly. Probably we didn't really get to prepare that well as a team because we signed a quarterback. He was an American. He just never showed up really to practice. So I was supposed to be running back, but I was actually preparing as a quarterback when I should be running back. So I was not hitting the right gaps. You know what I mean? As football, if you're any football
you guys
person,
win.
We won. We did very well, but I was literally telling the quarterback like, "Hey, you're gonna look to probably gonna be open. Oh, hey." Speed option, just keep it. Did this the whole game, but like I personally just had a horrible game. One of my worst games. I didn't even score a touchdown. I don't think I did.
No,
I never
score. You score.
Okay, She says I did. So, no, it got called back.
Okay, so
again, bad game.
Whatever. Then in the game, you guys win. The coach like gets everybody in the sideline and like talking. He speak everything in Portuguese, blah blah blah. I have the video like
attention. I'm just like head down.
Yeah, we can post the video later about like the day.
Oh, if they want to see it, we will.
Yeah. So then he's like, and we have one more thing to say here. We have one fan who want to tell you guys one thing. Then all the teammates open this round they have.
Again, I don't know what's going on. I start to pick my head up. People start spreading. Continue.
Then I show up with my shirt say you're gonna be a father and
And again, like it's all Portuguese, and I'm like trying to
no,
add.
this is not Portuguese.
No,
It's
but
saying...
coaches are speaking in
Oh, okay.
Portuguese, and then I'm just reading the shirt, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna be a dad, and I'm like,
Who?
you're my girlfriend. This is my fiance, my wife at the time.
Hey, your wife in the time already.
But it's just so that like it made everything so much better. But then like literally, I think
like and the Monday. This is Sunday. Monday is lockdown.
Yeah, like we found out the whole world locked down. We as a team started practicing, but it became a blessing because you were pregnant. We got to spend a lot of time together.
Like who's ever go in the games with me, Cody's games, and now like when I go in the games, like his coach the boys, the high school, and I get so loud in the games. I like screaming so much, and I think like if like he's keep having the game and I'm pregnant, I don't know if I'm gonna be a good thing because like I get so anxiety.
Yeah,
so like I'm like, and like when I find out, then I go to the doctor, who's the best doctor ever. Then
they're all the best.
Yeah, but in Brazil for me is so like, so then she's find out my blood.
Which is
my blood is A negative.
And mine
it's code is
A positive.
So codes have a positive, but like is the problem is when the mom have a negative blood is you need to find out what's the blood the father, because like I don't know if it's exactly these words, but like my blood can kill like a positive blood,
because it's a positive and negative. They just cancel each other out. One eats the other. Literally, that's what happens.
So then, like my doctor says, Cynthia, you need to do your husband needs to do a blood work. We have a blood work. Then like Cassiana's have his blood, so she's a positive. So I need to take a couple shots when I'm pregnant. But like, thank you God. Like I tell everybody, I love being pregnant because like I don't have nothing. Like I don't get sick one time. I clean the home
all the time.
Like and my
working 9 months.
Like it's crazy. Like I remember, like in 9 months, my feet is so big, and like I cleaned the bathroom.
I remember the first 2 weeks though of the pandemic, like her mom.
Oh,
is a
like
one
thing, like we clean, like in Brazil,
they clean the walls.
Yeah, we don't clean homes like with like the little wipes like you guys. We throw water, grab the hose, and we really like clean.
Everything's marble, even in like your lower income houses, it's marble or stone.
I really like clean the home, and then we go for have Cassiana. Then I think I go see my doctor.
Yeah, all we could do is just I had to wait for the pandemic to ease up so people could do things. The team they thought it was gonna come back. They just
they practice sometimes, nice. But like it's not allowed.
Yeah, and then like sometimes the team was at least nice enough to pay me a base salary to keep me there going.
Yeah, so then I go for my last appointment. Then my doctor we gonna have a C-section because in Brazil
it's cheaper.
Hold on, we have a free care who we call SUS. I don't know why people's talking shit about our free care in Brazil. I wish these people's talking shit about SUS in Brazil come and live in America for a month and need to go in the doctor, because then you guys gonna see what is the worst medical things ever. Whatever. So Cody and his family like a little afraid for go to the free care because it's SUS. They let like if like because I have this blood problem, like we don't want to like suffer for like make Cassiana suffer, you know. So we go see for I have a natural one is kind of like is 15 to 25,000 reais, and for a 6 sections is 9,000. So like okay, we're gonna have a 6 section. So I go see my doctor. Then the last appointment, she's telling me, Cynthia, we need to have Cassiana Saturday before, or she's ready. So Saturday in that year gonna be Halloween.
Yeah.
So then, like, Cassiana is born in the Halloween, but in Brazil, Halloween is not a big thing.
It's not a cult. There's no culture. It's just starting, but
it's like it's
they don't
only
go
rich
out.
people's now. Like, you
But,
know,
like,
like it's a
and it's only in schools. Like, you
yeah,
can't,
like
you can't
only
let your
rich
kids.
schools, like public schools, like.
I don't think they celebrate it yet. They just
No,
finally started getting one, maybe 2 stores in the entire city.
Yeah, I know.
And again, it's just as big as New York City.
Yeah, it's like it's not a big thing there. Like,
but to us, we loved it. So she's born.
And this is we love it, you know, like when like Cody is like find out gonna be the Halloween and like he like
And I knew it was gonna be a girl. I remember I guessed it with your mom before.
And in my mind, it's gonna be a boy. Like Cody and my mom's like 100% are gonna be
a girl.
A girl, and like in my mind, like no, gonna be a boy. In my mind, I think
I wanted boy. Like I want, but you don't get what you want. You get what you need.
So Cassiana's born. We stayed there for more 6 months.
In Brazil.
Then is our first time we come back to America with her.
With her, oh Jesus! So they tried to it was during the pandemic.
This can be maybe another episode already.
Yeah, we got 4 more minutes. Let's do like an hour because I don't know if people are gonna watch. I hope you enjoyed. Our sponsors are Baked Brazilian Goods.
Hey,
and Lammer Auto
Parts. You need to put like the translation at the bottom of this.
Listen, let's see if anyone even watches this first. So if you did watch it, thanks. We're gonna try and do this every night when Cassiana goes to bed. We're just gonna do it each hour. Go on,
or at least like.
And then afterwards we stop talking. I don't know. Maybe we become podcasteers. I don't know.
Start inviting people.
Yeah, I do definitely want to have guests. Whatever you guys want to hear about, I think it's more interesting to hear.
Maybe you guys can give some
ideas,
like I don't know, like why
doesn't mean we're gonna do it, but we'll still take them.
Like like why you guys don't do like.
But my biggest thing.
Sometimes I want to make prank.
Well, no, we're not doing those.
But
what I want to do is just talk about our life and the culture difference of America, North America, and South America.
Yes.
Because man, oh man, we can learn a lot from their culture. Really could.
Hey, like, don't get me wrong. I learned a lot of things here. I learned a lot of things here. Like, actually, like, say I love you, and like.
Yeah, you know, Fernando. I taught him that. I would always say "Ci amo." I even to all my friends. I say "I love you" to my friends. It's not that I'm gay. It's just my way.
But like in Brazil,
of showing you my affection.
If you like the man say this for another man, it's like kind of gay.
And I would always say it.
And like, and this is so beautiful. Is really like the one thing. I don't know if like it's more Cody's family, but I don't know. Our friends say to each other like can like TK like and like us like our close friends.
Our closer friends understand that you need to have some kind of connection, and saying "I love you" and meaning it could actually benefit your life.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's not that hard.
So yeah, this like you guys have like amazing things here. Like don't get me wrong. When like I love my country, I think like. We have amazing things there, but of course, like here, you guys have.
One thing I noticed, though, at least I think we even have it here. Like everyone doesn't really want to get with your families. Like when I noticed, like when we would get with our family in Brazil, no one really wanted to get together. But you still had together and had a good, genuine time. Where like I feel here, everyone's families, like everyone hates each other, like everyone else. Like it's so fake, so fake, so fake. Everyone's family. It's not just like. Mine or theirs or whoever's watching. It's just an North American thing.
Like you think you guys is fake?
Yeah, it just seems like we're a little like people don't like at your party. Like say example, your uncle has a problem with so and so. He'll be like, tell him.
Yeah, but here, I think like here in America, I think it's more like money wise things. Like
nah, I think that just could be some families. Could be just some families.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I come like for poor families, so like we never have this type of problem, you know.
This is why I love you more because most of the girls I've dated came from a background of money and they're a little snooty, so it's nice that you were a humble girl that had all your shit all together, and I was like, I like this girl. She works at a radio station.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we got 20 seconds. We're only gonna do 15.
Thank you for
watching our Gringo cast. if you like it, we'll start
Love
doing
you
it.
guys.
Goodbye.